Yellow tips on PGR. Is it hungry maybe? The base looks super healthy. Cut is clean and sharp. Yeah, so if you get yellow tips after spraying growth regulator, especially if it's the first time you sprayed it, that could be what's referred to as tip burn. People refer to it as bronzing or tip burn. Normally, it only really happens the first time you apply growth regulator after the lawn being out of regulation for an extended period of time. So let's say if you had done that, you sprayed in say April. The first time you started using growth regulator, say, is in April in your case, right? The very first time, depending on the rate you use, you may get that if you spray using the lower rates, using like a split application, option, the technique that I'm talking about. Like, you really shouldn't get that. Even if you do, it should only be the first time. And then really after that, every subsequent time you spray, it shouldn't be a problem as long as you are sticking to the rates that are appropriate for your particular grass type. So it's not a big deal. If you do get that, when you mow the lawn, you're going to cut it off and the lawn will be nice and green and look great. But typically when you see that problem, Tom, it's normally just the first time after the first application of growth regulator, after the lawn being out of regulation for an extended period. So, like, again, think coming out of lawn waking up in the springtime and you're doing your first growth regulator app, or you didn't use it all most of the season, or you introduce it in the fall. The very first time, you could get that if you were a little bit heavy-handed on the application rate. But I mean, again, it's not that big a deal. Mow the grass, it'll come off, and you're good to go.